Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you the 5 steps on how we build our own franchise business. Alright, if you're ready, say I'm ready. Ready. The first step, right, is that we apply, right? We apply for $129.95 with an annual renewal fee of $99.95, right? I mean, we apply for many things in life, right? Whether it's for school, license, marriage, and everything like that. I know I applied for about 5 schools, and those weren't guaranteed, man. Like, I definitely didn't get those things back. But when we apply here, right, the first thing you'll get when you apply is your websites, right? And with our websites, right, the first website you'll get is your shot.com website, right? Wow, like, this is our beautiful interface, our multi-million-dollar URL, right? Where people are just gonna come online, shop, and everything like that, right? Save money, cash back, and everything like that, right? The second website, right, is our unfranchise.com, right? This is our back office, our beautiful secretary. It's gonna do all our paperwork, our tracking, our receipts, taking care of our customer orders, everything like that. Without all the physical headache that we do with a traditional business, right? The second thing we get, right, is tools, services, and support, right? Tools, tools, not only tools from your getting started guide, from your box and everything like that, but, tools as in, you get like a media app, right, from the company, access to hundreds and hundreds of, multi-millionaires within the company, listening to them, having them share their story, learning from them every single way, just in your ear, learning, and having them grow you and everything like that, right? And services, we're partnered with the second largest distribution company in America, which is the UPS, right? We're not in our basement packaging OPC 3, doing everything ourselves, right? Yeah, we're e-commerce, our packages shipped up here, right? And support, not only support from the corporate team, but support from everybody here in this room. I know if I could call anybody up here, I know they wouldn't hesitate to help me in any sort of way, right? And then the third thing we get, right, is our GMTSS, right, training. And I'm gonna touch on this a little bit later. It essentially is like, if you wanted to learn basketball, right, who would you rather learn from? Michael Jordan or myself? I mean, I know I could play a little defense, but yeah, who would you rather learn from, to be the best of the best? You want to learn from the best of the best. And the fourth thing we get is tax benefits. Now, when you start a business, right, this is a home-based business, right, things starts to become tax write-offs, as in whether the food I'm eating here or while I'm talking about the meetings or the clothes that I'm wearing now, things starts to become a tax write-off. And you can tax return that. Like one of our partners, right, Amber Yang, she solely started this business on tax write-off, right, because she wanted to save a little money. But now saw what the business can provide for her. She's making $80,000 a month, right? The next thing we get, right, is retail profit, right? 30 to 100 to 1,000% retail profit, right? Retail profit, essentially what it is, buy low, sell high, right? As a business owner, right, we get everything at wholesale cost. So a bottle of OPC, right, sells for about $75, right? And we get it at wholesale cost. The margin in between is about $20. We keep that $20 in our pocket, and that's essentially what our retail profit is. The next thing, right, is what we get is the MPCP, right, which is the management performance compensation plan, right, which allows you to make $2,100 to $3,600 a week. And essentially what this is just the engine that drives our business, that allow us to, put in the work. When we put in the work, that's going to allow us to make that $2,100, $3,600 per week, right? And this is like essentially everything you get that are guaranteed just by simply applying. That's crazy, right? Wow, that's so many things you get, right? But the second step you'll do is you create, right? We create BV and IBV, right? This is business 101, right? Dunkin' Donuts create donuts, pizzerias create pizza. What we create is something called BV and IBV, right? And what's the best way to really create BV and IBV is through personal use, right? You want to be your own best customers, right? You want to be, if you like, for example, if you were a Starbucks owner, right? You wouldn't be going to Dunkin' Donuts, and drinking Dunkin' Donuts, right? You want to be a product of your own product, right? But essentially is throughout, personal using your isotonics or whatever it may be, right? You're gonna fall in love with something, whether it's the Mocha-tonics, the isotonics, or energy, right? And what happens when you naturally fall in love with something, right? You're gonna wanna share, right? And what happens when you share? When you share something, right, it starts and leads to retailing, right? Which essentially creates that BV and IBV, right? So when you're sharing your story, that's going to lead to retail. And when you're selling your items and your products, right, that's going to lead you to build up your BV and IBV, okay? And then the third step, right? The third step is we qualify, right? We qualify with 200 BV, which equates to about $275, right? And this is a one-time only, right? So essentially what this is, right? You're going to qualify your business with 200 business volume, right? Essentially what this is you're going to legitimize your business in the government's eyes, right? You're going to get the top 10 products and services on hand, just for you to share and retail, right? And like, let's say for example, you go to Burger King, right? And you're trying to order fries and shake and everything like that. And then, they say come back to 5 to 6 business days. You're gonna be like, what? I don't want to wait that long. I'm gonna go to Wendy's, right? I'm gonna get my order now, right? And that's essentially, that's just legitimizing your business in the government's eye. The fourth step is to activate, right? With 2 business partners. It says 2, but I'm gonna emphasize the word 2 good business partners, right? People that are goal oriented, people that want to go some places in life, not just people that are, on your couch eating hot Cheetos, playing Call of Duty all the time. People that want to accomplish things in life, right? And the fifth step, right? The fifth step is that we learn, teach, manage, and support, right? And this is essentially, in this business, there's no shot.com university, right? You want to be like a dry sponge. You want to be absorbing everything, learning everything, being very coachable in the business, right? And essentially, once you start to become knowledgeable and knowing things, right, you're gonna, start to teach things, once you're, introducing people, becoming more knowledgeable and everything like that, you're gonna want to teach people the things that you're being taught, right? And then, you're gonna fall into like, the manager role, not like manage as a boss, but like, manage as in guiding, mentoring people, and, showing them the in and outs of the business. And then support, not just support from me, but honestly support from everybody in this team. Honestly, you'll get tired of us because of the amount of support that we're going to give you, right? And then going back to the GMTSS, which is our global meeting training seminar system, right? Essentially, this is what this is. It's like, where we go to grow our business, where we become, true business owners, right? Because, take a doctor profession, right? If you want to stay up with the latest medical research, the latest, healthcare and everything like that, right? A doctor has to, always keep learning, always keep attending his trainings, to stay up to date on the latest modern medicine, right? Same thing for us, right? We're business owners, right? We want to keep attending and going and growing ourselves and learning, right? And the best way to do that is, come to the next event, which is the North Carolina event. Our corporate team is going to be there, over 500-600 millionaires, honestly. Over 25,000 people, a sold out major event. We're going to learn the in and out of this business, capture our vision, see where this company is headed, and see how can we impact our lives and, hopefully the people lives around us, and, it's only a 3-day, 4-day event, come out, learn, honestly, it takes only $200, $200 just to learn from over 500 millionaires and opportunity to change your life. I really will advise you to come out. And the last thing I want to say is that this is a 2 to 3 year plan. Not a 2 to 3 day, not a 2 to 3 week, not a 2 to 3 month. A 2 to 3 year plan where you're staying coachable, consistent, and committed. Being a part of the team, learning, growing, and just becoming a better version of yourself. And honestly, this is my part. Thank you.